me here. So we're large and in charge, all the way from central Mexico. We're at my mom's humble uh, home, and I'm excited to welcome you to our home here. And I wanted to, I had promised um, that I would do a live while on vacation. So here it is. Hey, Bandit, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so I had promised you guys that I was going to do like a live from our house in Mexico. So it's very humble. Um, and I wanted to show you why it is that I came. So, as you all know, my auntie was going to have, well, she did have a surgery. And so we were going to, my mom had agreed to take care of her birds. She has over 40 birds. And yeah, so my mom said that she was going to need some help with the birds. And so that's when I started planning to come out and to do, to help her, right? Yeah. So, but her husband or my uncle decided that he was going to stay home and take care of the birds, most of the birds. But she did let us babysit the seven birds that are fantastic. Like they're so gorgeous. Look at these, just beautiful colors. They're a handful, like lots of work. You gotta clean them every day. Like we cleaned them this morning, and you can see they're still kind of dirty right now, but they're just the colors are fantastic. I don't know if you can see them. Hello, babies. Say hello to Bandit. Look at them. They're so beautiful, right? Yeah, they're fantastic. And so I loaded my store with bird related items. I don't have my auction items with me. So I know there were some pre bids, and I don't know whether or not you'll be okay with me running them. Um, and but just the photos and stuff. So I do have to go back home tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday. You know, illness happens and you got to take care of it and stuff. So, but I'll be back in July, like around July 10th or so, to, probably take care of the rest of the birds. But yeah, can you see how fantastic these fellows are? So yeah, so I'm super excited. And as I told you, so this, like I said, it's a humble home made out of cement. Most homes are here. Um, and so this is my mom's right here, and lots of flowers. She loves flowers. And then this is my house over here. Again, super humble and stuff, but it's super peaceful and we love it here. Um, Definitely a lot smaller than being home, right? Yeah. Hey Vic, welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate it. Yeah. So, um, yeah. So I'm gonna try to show you where. Ah, yes. I'm actually gonna try to show you a picture. Um, so we're like in the heart of Mexico. Let me see if I can pop up a photo of where we are. Okay. So see the map down there. There. That's the map of Mexico. So the little red thing is where Zacatecas is. So that's the state that I'm in. And then over here, like the little brown part of Zacatecas, that's Guadalupe, Zacatecas. That's where we're actually at. And sorry, yeah, I have shaky hands. Sorry about that. So yeah. Mom and I love plants. We absolutely love plants, and I wanted to. Uh, before in one of my lives, I had mentioned that my grandfather on my mom's side lived in this property for a long time until he passed, and he planted this bougainvillea uh, plant back there, and it's been like so. Bougainvilleas will get into the actual uh, wall and stuff and damage it, and so they pulled it back. They've tried to like relocate it, and it's relocated several times. Let me see if I can show you up here. So back there's another piece of it. When they were the first time they tried to um, relocate it, thinking that that tree was going, or the bougainvillea plant was going to not live because they don't want it to live there. And no, but it came back with a fury. And last year it was so big, so they cut it back again. And then they had transplanted it over here. And so that one came up and it's a different color. I thought it was like so neat. I keep thinking it's my grandpa, you know, just saying hello to us and just not wanting to leave us unprotected and stuff. So yeah, so I love bougainvilleas. I've tried to when you say I have a green thumb, my mom says I have a green thumb too. The one plant that I haven't been able to plant in New Mexico are bougainvilleas. They just will not grow. So every year I get a plant and it lives for that season, but not forever. So yeah, I know. So anyway, but yeah, so I had promised a live. Had wanted to do a live in the center of town, which is beautiful. It's the church was built in the 1500s, actually 1600s, and it just there's such history here. But ran into a problem with my iPhone because I don't want to incur roaming charges, so we have to do everything by where the internet is. So the next time I come in July, I'm going to invest in an Android phone, and we'll do a much more, this is where I'm at kind of thing. So, anyways, so I will run some of the pre bids and connect with people. And so I'm moving to stage right now. I'm moving. It's a beautiful bluebird. It's a figurine that is just fantastic. So I'll start it and run these fantastic pieces. We'll connect with the individuals that pre-bid, and hopefully they're okay with me running them. I will be back tomorrow, and for my doctor's appointment on Thursday, and then so depending if I have to do follow-ups, and you know how that is, then my plan is to be back July 10th and sort of continue, So now let me show you or move to stage. I hope you guys can click and we'll click on these fantastic photos. So this one is a beautiful pink flamingo glass. So all the indications it's Murano, but I didn't find a sticker or anything like that. Says pure one import, and according to the Facebook people, Pure One Import brought stuff from Murano, so I don't know. But anyways, it's a good deal. So it's a beautiful flamingo. So I'll start it and see if yeah. So like I said, I loaded everything with pretty bird stuff. Just I fell in love with these birds. They're just so fantastic. And if you can imagine 40 of them and all kinds of different colors, yeah, they're just fantastic. So, like I said, my uncle decided to stay to take care of the birds. Otherwise, I would be showing you 40 of them. So, in order to take care of these 40 birds, mom and I have to climb. So my tia's properties. Oh, thank you, Bandit, for your pre-bid on that. Appreciate it. So my tia's properties on the other side of this wall. That other property used to be my mom's as well, but she sold it to my tia. And anyways, so to take care of her birds, we literally have to jump the fence because we used to have an open between the properties, but when they started decided to build up, then we couldn't have that opening there. So, anyways, yeah, so that's gonna be interesting, and that's why I decided to come to help my mom because she's older and I don't want her climbing walls by herself and stuff. So, yeah. Thank you, Bandit, for that buy. It's a fantastic pudgy Talavera ceramic. Um, a little bird. It's one of the birds mom helped me pick, and she says that you got to pick the birds based on their beak. She thought that was like the most fantastic beak. So hopefully you love it. So I will be back on, and ship probably on Friday, if not Saturday. So yeah, but yeah. So right now we're running a beautiful candle holder that has for two candles. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so hopefully Lisa loves it. Yeah, so thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for jumping in here. And like I said, I had promised to do a live, and I ran into the problem of roaming charges and stuff. But so my plan is to invest on an Android phone and just use like the very inexpensive uh, service provided here in the city. But for that, I need a new phone, and so I will need to do that probably in July. And I'll need to, you know, learn how to use an Android phone because I'm so used to an Apple. So, anyways, yeah. But yeah, so this is again. Let me just show you these fantastic birds. Again, they belong to my tia Maori, and they're so beautiful. So this is the only one that's by itself. Its partner passed away last year, and they haven't been able to find like a compatible bird for it. And then look at these, those yellow. I don't know if you're able to see, um, but they're just so beautiful. And then she has green ones, red ones, and yeah. And then in the morning, the other birds come and well, we always clean out their food dishes and the water and stuff, and then clean the bottom as well. So there's a lot of like seeds, bird seeds that are on the ground. So as you can imagine, how many birds come to take care of that. So yeah. So and then so also hopefully hoping to do like a. She's doing well, Bandit. She's doing well. So we're excited about that. And yeah, so and yeah, and we want her birds. She loves her birds, so we want to make sure all her birds are are healthy and stuff. And so if you see the grass, so in the morning my mom puts the birds on the grass because there's the grass has seeds on it, and so they like to peck on it. Because I was like, Mom, we should cut this. Mama said no because the birds love it. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, anyway. So the idea I will do like a, a like a demo to make my flowers or something. Oh, I do have so this is an area that I can use to just create and stuff. I didn't bring all my stuff with me because the point of the trip was to take care of the birds. So, but I will try to bring some more stuff and do like a demo and stuff there. So yeah. Well, like I said, I so appreciate you guys popping in here and yeah, seeing where we are right now. And like I said, I'll be back in July, like mid July. To That's when she'll come home, and we'll see how that happens. So we'll see if we need other additional help for that. So yeah. Ah, thank you, Bandit. I will definitely. And yeah, I just have, like I said, I have the doctor's appointment. It's a follow up from a previous appointment, so I just kind of have to um, follow up with it and stuff. So, anyways, yeah. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And then, my next show is going to be our hangout on Thursday, and then after that, it will be theme park. So, yeah. So please come hang out with me. I'm going to be doing something very. So, on my way over here, we stopped with a lady who. Anyhow, I learned some new techniques. So I will hopefully be showing those off on Thursday. So hopefully you can join me. And yeah, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's just a quick, short live so you can see. And also, I don't know if you recall, but I asked Jocelyn if we could sell um, seeds because look at how many seeds. Like all my plants have like a ton of seeds everywhere. They're healthy plants, you know. So yeah, it would be fantastic because I would love to share the plants, but we gotta wait for the okay. Yeah. So all right. Well, I appreciate it. Besitos. Thank you, Bandit. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you guys hopefully on Thursday. If not, the next time I see you. Thank you so much. Besitos. Besitos, everybody. Bye. And then let's rate someone. Ooh, ooh. Oh, in your vase, you know, Marie is a fantastic artist. So let's visit her. And she's in Sweden. So yeah, keep the international stuff going.